Hello and good morning, everybody, and welcome
Hello.
to the Sunrise Yoga Project, the truly gentle ways to come into your day so you can feel good and have a great day.
Yes.
Nailed it. How's it going? I'm Kevin. This is Lara. We are happy to be with you here this morning, and we're fired up with the new zest of life after teaching 66 kids yoga yesterday at the Aberdeen Preparatory School. What a blast and blessing that was. And so we're fired up, and we're here for you this morning. Happy Friday.
Let's get started. Let's dive into our morning session. So find a comfortable seat. We'll begin with our short meditation and then move into our gentle movements for the day to warm up and loosen up the body and get us going.
Nice. Love it.
Thank you.
Find your nice, comfortable seat on your mat. If you have a pillow or a bolster or something you can sit on, a block maybe, that allows our hips to be up a little bit higher than our knees and allows the fluidity of our spine to be seated inside of our pelvis. Let's close our eyes. Let's find that seat of the spine and the pelvis, and then from there, let's lengthen up nice and tall. And let's breathe. Nice, long, soft, intentional breaths. Giving your lungs the opportunity to be utilized to function at the depth of their capability. So with each breath that deepens, imagine your lungs going, oh yeah, thank you. It's kind of like a morning stretch. It just feels so good. Imagine your lungs are having that same sensation, that same appreciation with each beautiful in-breath you offer.
Continuing to take nice, soft inhalations and quiet, soft exhalations. Keeping the eyes closed. Relaxing all the muscle fibers in the face. Scanning the exterior of your body and seeing if there's anywhere you can let go a little bit more. And then traveling inside and seeing where you could let go more deeply in your muscles and tissues and ligaments. Yesterday with the kids, we used our imagination a lot to visualize all the parts of our bodies, our lungs as they breathe, the blood coursing through our veins, our muscles, ligaments, tendons, and bones, how we can consciously relax and also consciously move what we want to. Also feeling such an appreciation for the breath that when we take a breath that carries itself into the lungs, that then the body knows exactly what to do with the oxygen. We also imagined roots coming out of our feet, helping us to feel rooted, stable, and strong. Continuing to breathe here, keeping the eyes closed. Sitting up nice and tall. If you're not already, see if there's a little bit more space that you can create through all of your vertebrae. Maybe feeling how you can extend the back of the neck, elongating the vertebrae of the neck, Maybe then feeling how you can relax your shoulders more. Maybe you're gripping in your pelvis. Maybe you're holding your stomach in. Just let all that go too. Finding a very soft smile. Feeling that the corners of the eyes lift up. The corners of the mouth slightly lifting up towards the ears. Like the portrait of a Buddha, having that soft, graceful gaze. If you'd like, now would be a perfect time to set an intention for your day. How is it that you want to live this day? What do you want to offer to the world today? How do you want to treat yourself today? Whatever comes to you, maybe it's one word, a phrase, an affirmation. And we encourage you to really feel into what it is for you. Let's place our palms together as a way to seal in our intention. Taking a nice deep breath in, exhaling through the mouth. Deep breath in. Open up the palms to the sky and exhale through the mouth, blowing out your intention to the wind. Also practicing that non-attachment. Wonderful. Placing your palms face up on your knees. Slowly blinking your eyes open, letting the light in. And as we move throughout postures today, we also encourage you to close your eyes when you feel comfortable to do so. When you're holding a posture, close your eyes and really feel on the inside what's happening. Let's inhale, take our arms out nice and wide. Reach up through the sides of the body. Exhale, arms out wide. Inhale, arms up. Stretch nice and long through the whole upper body. Exhale, arms out wide. Really fan out through the fingers. Inhale up. Exhale down. We were showing the kids yesterday as well. There's a big difference between kind of just raising your arms up and down versus fanning out through your fingers, stretching out through your arms, stretching out through your shoulders, lifting the chest, lifting the crown of the head, reaching out through the fingertips, reaching through the sides of the body as you come to the top of the inhale. And then exhale again, arms out wide, fingers out wide, stretching as far and as wide as you can. Getting a completely different experience than if you were to just raise your arms up and down. The next time we bring our arms up, let's release the right hand down and open up the left side of the body. Root down in the left hip. Lean over to the right. Exhale all your air. Use your inhale to flow to the other side. Relaxing down into the right hip. Leaning over to the left. Opening up the right side body. Use your inhale to come back to center. We'll keep our arms out wide. Exhale and relax here. Inhale, arms above the head. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand on the right knee, right hand behind you. Looking behind you with a closed gaze. Taking a couple of breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then turn just your head to look forward. Chin's in line with your left shoulder, and then look down, bringing the chin towards the sternum and feeling a nice opening on the right side of the neck. Relaxing through the hips, the pelvis, even the feet, the face. Close your eyes if you'd like. Wonderful. Use your inhale to lift your arms up and raise your chin up. Look up, come into a slight arch of the back, and then exhale, float to the other side. Right hand on the left knee, left hand behind you, looking behind you with a closed gaze. So more looking inside as you're turning your head to look to the back of the room. Again, relaxing through the legs. Make sure you're not gripping in the legs or the hips. Although if you find that your legs fall asleep, you could slightly engage the legs. Taking a couple of breaths here. And then turning to look forward. Keep your eyes closed if you can, and then lower your chin down to your sternum. Feeling that opening on the left side of the neck now. Maybe even walking your left hand back a little bit more so you get that really nice juicy stretch. Should feel really juicy. Use your inhale to raise your chin up and raise your arms over your head. And then exhale, come forward. Walk your hands forward. Relax your head forward. Come into a bit of a modified child's pose here. Opening up the back, stretching as far forward as you can, relaxing through the hips. And if you are sitting on something, just gently remove that. So just come out of the posture. If you need to, quickly to release the prop you're using to sit on and then come forward again. Let's walk our hands over to the right. Opening up the left side body again. Also just getting up through the shoulder blades. Relax the head. Open up the back of the neck. Feel a stretch from the base of your left hip all the way up your side, your rib cage, opening up, creating space in the rib cage, all the way up through the shoulder, the arm, out the fingertips. See if you can again fan out, make your fingers nice and wide, your hand nice and wide. Use your inhale to help you walk all the way over to the left side here. Relax down in the right hip. Feel that nice long line of lengthening from the right hip up through the right rib cage, the waist, creating space for the organs, the kidneys, up through the arm, up to the tips, the fingers. Use your inhale to help you walk your hands back to center and then engage your core. Walk your hands all the way up. Taking a moment, sitting up nice and tall, and then bringing the soles of your feet together. For our Kona Asana, you can just release the sides of your bottom a little bit if you'd like to feel nice and rooted on your sit bones. Sitting up nice and tall, take a nice big inhale when you're ready. Then exhale, we're going to come forward with a straight spine. Just a few inches, just to feel that nice opening on the back sides and really the sides of the thighs and the glutes. If you're feeling this in the knees at all, back out, especially if this is the morning for you. You want to be very gentle. We don't want to force the stiff morning body. We just want to open it up naturally. So don't compete with yourself. Just love. Let's come back up to the center. Place your hands on the sides of your knees and bring your knees together. And then let your knees fall over to the right. And then place your hands beside you. We're going to twist over to the right, looking behind us again with that closed gaze. Feeling an opening now in the right hip flexor. Even the waist as you twist and turn. Look to the back of the room. Use your inhale to help you flow to the other side. Engage the core as well to protect the lower back. Especially if you have a sensitive lower back, you're going to want to be quite conscious of having your core slightly engaged all the time. And that's really a traditional practice of yoga, would be to hold the bandhas while you're practicing. But for some of us, it's a little bit more necessary. If you have a very sensitive low back, you're going to want to engage the core more frequently or in a more aware way. Opening up this left hip flexor. Relaxing through the shoulders and the face. And then use your inhale to come back to center. And let's straighten the legs out in front of us for our staff pose. Flex the ankles, curl the toes towards you. Release the fleshy parts of your bottom if you'd like to feel really rooted on your sit bones. Press the knees down into the mat. So we're going to really engage the legs here until the heels lift off the mat. Curl the toes towards you. A little bit of strengthening in the legs here this morning. Place the palms beside you. Lift up through the chest. Lift out of the lower back. Close the eyes. Engage the core. Engage the bandhas. Interlace the fingers. Reach forward a little bit on the inhale and then raise your arms over your head. And then exhale and come forward. You can slightly loosen the engagement of the legs so the heels don't need to be lifting off the mat still. Again, just coming forward a few inches. Remembering that the morning body is rested but stiff from an activity. So you're not going to flow as far forward as you would maybe in an evening yoga class when your body's been nice and warmed up from the whole day. Just want to be, it's our way of really practicing being gentle with ourselves. Use your inhale, interlace the fingers, raise your arms over your head, engage the core, and then exhale, arms out wide and then behind you. We're going to lean into the palms and use the inhale to lift the chest up towards the sky. Then you could stay here, or you could lift your hips off the mat. Slight bend in the elbows. Don't collapse your head back too far, but see if you can stay in a nice straight line. Take a nice big inhale. Use your exhale to release out of the posture. Placing your hands in the back of your knees, and let's cross our legs again. Open up the front of the hips a little bit more. So placing your palms behind you, lifting up through the chest again. And then if you want to take this further, you can lift your hips up. I usually get a bit of a pop. You might have heard that. So really getting into the front of the thighs as well. Maybe challenge yourself a bit if you don't normally lift your hips up, or that feels like a challenge for you. See if you can just do it a little bit. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, release, and let's switch the cross of the legs. Very nice. So lifting up through the chest, and then seeing about lifting your hips up, how far you can go today. Feels quite delicious. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, release. And let's take our legs out nice and wide. Again, getting really rooted on your sit bones here. And then lifting. So a nice way to get set up for this posture as well is to just lean back and lift your legs off the mat. And kind of see where you naturally want to be. And then come forward. All right. Sitting up nice and tall. So make sure that your feet aren't out too far in one direction. So you want your second and third toe to be in line with your knee, pointing straight up. And see how this feels, just sitting here straight up. How does it feel in your hip flexors? Can you actually consciously relax your hip flexors a little bit more while you keep the legs slightly toned? And let's interlace the fingers. Use your inhale to raise your arms over your head, engage the core. And then exhale, come forward just a few inches, just until you feel a juicy opening in the legs, the back of the legs, the inside of the legs. Check in with the feet. Make sure your second and third toes in line with your knee. And we don't want to round forward at all here, so just nice and straight. Even if you're just coming forward a little bit. It's actually why I really love these morning sessions, is because it teaches me how to just be very easy and very gentle with myself. There's no need to, especially in the morning, force the body to go deeper. But all we want, the goal is to just have that warming up, that initial opening happening, getting our energy flowing for the day. Interlace the fingers, reach forward just a little bit and use your inhale, engage your core. Rise all the way up, reach out of the sides of the body, maybe wiggle from side to side a little bit. Then exhale, arms out wide, hands on the back of the knees. Let's bring the legs together in a cross-legged position again. Let's just allow ourselves to receive for a moment. So turn your palms to face up. Connecting back to the original intention that you set for yourself for this day. Let's just do a few neck rolls here to close the practice today. So as you think of your intention, as you maybe think of gratitude, your daily gratitude, whatever it is for you, let's do some neck rolls. So as you inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, chin down to the sternum. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. So you're just sweetly enjoying a neck roll as you softly meditate on your intention for the day. Personally, my intention is to be very soft and to have a restful day, as the last couple of days have been very active, very busy. And tomorrow is going to be a very busy day as well. So with that awareness, my intention is to rest and take it easy, restore my energy. bit of a different intention to have for a Friday, I suppose. So just softly remembering and connecting a little bit more deeply to your intention as you flow your neck from side to side, just doing these gentle half circles. Closing your eyes. And then when you're ready, bringing your head back to center. We'll close our practice sitting this morning, taking a couple of deep breaths. These final intimate moments of your morning yoga practice. Really take it in. And then place your palms together. The light in us loves the light in you. Go forth and shine brightly today. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much for being here with us this morning, and every morning that you join us. As Kevin was saying yesterday, we really feel like you're right here with us in our living room. So thank you. Thank you. Go forth. Have a beautiful day. And we will see you on Monday at the same time. And we encourage you, maybe today or throughout the weekend, share the Sunrise Yoga Project with someone. Let them know that you're doing a daily morning self-care practice that's helping you to feel amazing. And, when we share about it with people, it's the main thing that we say is, it's amazing what just 25 minutes a day of gentle movements of meditation can do. So enjoy that. Enjoy sharing your light, and we'll see you on Monday.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
See you on Monday.